Let's talk about personal training, climate change, magic, the occult, alchemy, and Kalaripayattu, and Kundalini yoga. You know, when I was going to the yoga kindergarten, it was always about enduring things. And it was also about people telling me that I'm a shaman, you know, that I can handle basically what people do, how people are, you know, how children move. And we talk about superseeds and Deltron 3030. We listen to Deltron also. So black magic and melanin and black goo. Climate change is not really happening because all we do is breathe in, breathe out. So heating up and cooling down. That's what the earth naturally does. What the matrix grid that naturally does. And God is you. Many people might not get that, you know. Yeah, I wear, you know, see that? The shining sun? I get goosebumps, yeah. I'm wearing from Biggie, from Gambia, Biggie Ba. Notorious B.I.G. Original African. Kemetic yoga shirt. But it ain't about what we wear, so this is why I wear this here. Unlearning, you know. You unlearn stuff. And this basically is what we all have to go through in society, you know. We have to unlearn certain things which are not true. So these things get us closer then to magic and to occult and melanin and alchemy. And or witchcraft, you know. I talk about that. So this is what we do. I'm going to be a great personal trainer, teaching Kalaripayattu, kickboxing, yoga, Tawi, Kemetic yoga, the yoga of the gods. And I'm building, you know, my melanin, my shaman skills to help people. Lyrically. It's what I do at work with children, you know. The mind alchemy behind the things. I want to create a virus. You know, the coronavirus was only the beginning. Now it's time to bring back the original things. The root arts like Kalaripayattu, witchcraft. And probably in the past, you know, movies like The Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit or even Star Wars, you know, Luke Skywalker. Skywalker is a word and the way of a shaman. Shaman, Skywalker, walking the sky. Anakin Skywalker had high levels of melancholina, metachlorians, melanin. It's the same thing. People might ask me, Jan, how do you build melanin? My answer is stress. And my answer is shocking your nervous system via the alchemy, via sports, CrossFit, high rocks, personal training, weightlifting, kettlebell training, Kalaripayattu. It's how you build the God molecule, black substance, neuromelanin in your nervous system. That's how you do it. It becomes very obvious if you start to see. And it becomes also very not obvious for people who are not aware. And I do the white magic. That's what I also wanted to tell you. White magic, healing magic, replace the blackness, the whole, dumb, grump, gruff thing, graveyard thing, with the melanin, and we do it with even taking pills, Take your pills, take your medicine in order to survive this construct. Let's do it. Melanin is for, basically black goo don't want to have warfare. Don't want to have war. That's why, the way of a martial artist is basically a way of a healer, a way of a mystic, an overwatcher, So you become God, And then basically it's about, playing things cool. Because once you see all the programs from the Matrix, you're not very amused even by it, You're like, oh, okay. That's what we do. Agent Orange. You lift the veil. High levels of the Force. Also meeting people from work, Christian, Christian Münte, Christine Runau, enlightened beings, Andreas Andreas Kensbock, my personal trainer. You do things, you become great at it. So you do the real magic for everybody. You just represent, you just are. The male form from Kalaripayattu really helps me to get back into my male posture, into my male form, and to physically do shit in reality. Because, once you are very, heady, You're like, oh, you want to do this, you want to do that. It's needed this way, it's needed that way. We need Kalaripayattu for children. We need to raise the Kundalini of the children. Need to do that. We have to fix the postures of the children. We have to fix the spine of the children, which is basically Kundalini work, west and east. East, Kundalini. West, spine. East, chakras. West, glands. You get it? It's the same thing. It's you. It's your mind. It's your spirit. It's your soul. You manifest things via you thinking that. Via you not saying that. That's the next step. First step, get the fucking change in your molecular DNA cell structure. Get the change over there. Then it mirrors down, obviously, already, once you are. Falandafa is good. Truthfulness, compassion, tolerance. These are concepts over the 33, over the Christ consciousness ascension level. Christhood, What kind of hood do you live under? Are you strong enough to handle it? Or you're not? I don't know. It might be interesting. Going to get myself a book from Carl Gustav Jung. The Psychology of Kundalini Yoga. Going to get that. Are you strong enough? To have the breath of the death. And you can turn that into the healing. That's how we do. That's how we are. I'm going to get myself a new hole into my belt from Kenya over here so I can put it a bit closer, like tighter to my belly. I have to fast more, drink more urine, get more in shape. So the Kundalini does its thing way quicker. And people do things how I do in society, how I do at work, do. The breath of the death. 1414, we're going to end this, yo. Love you. Personal trainer. Love you. Kalaripayattu for children.